Hi everyone, I am back. I wanted to thank you all so much for the great feedback and the likes and the comments and the shares and so on from the last video. I didn't actually think anyone would like it, so I'm delighted that you did, and I'm also delighted that you wanted to hear some more. So as promised, here I am. I have got a YouTube channel, by the way. A couple of people have been asking me about that. It is simply Runway Global. There's not really anything on it yet, but I'm going to make sure that these videos get uploaded to it. So please subscribe, that would be great. And I promise to use that much more. And I'll pop all these little videos on. But I think in line with some of the comments actually about, you know, motivation and goals and dealing with setbacks and so on, I thought it was a great opportunity midway through January to have a chat to you about that. And I had a kind of thinking session, if you like, of okay, what sorts of things could I talk about? And I wrote a long list of stuff, and then I thought, hang on a minute, that's going to be about half an hour. That's a bit dull. So instead I thought I'd do a few short snippets. So here's the first, and as I say, mid-January, which, you know, as you get older like me, you say things like, oh, doesn't it go fast? But actually, if you're dieting currently, or going to the gym every day currently, or not drinking any alcohol, or you're off the fags, or whatever it might be at the moment, or you're looking for another job, it don't go very fast at all. And the problem, I think, with New Year's resolutions is exactly what I think is part of the reason that's wrong with the goals that we set for ourselves in the first place. And that is, we set goals on the 1st of January that we think we should set. We set goals on the 1st of January that we think we have to achieve. I have to drop the drink because I had extra alcohol at Christmas. I have to get off the cigarettes because smoking is unhealthy. I have to go to the gym every day because size 8 is body beautiful and I'm size 14 or whatever. And that just does nothing for me in terms of motivation. As soon as somebody tells me you got to do this, or you must do that, or you have to do that, no matter if the reasoning is 100% justifiable. You know, yeah, smoking is unhealthy. You shouldn't do it. Yes, being overweight isn't great for you. But if I don't want to stop these things, then I'm not going to stop these things, am I? And it doesn't matter all the justification. So I wonder how much, or how many rather, of the goals you set, whether it's January the 1st or any time of the year, are goals that you're setting because you think you should. Because all the research or all the other people in your network even are saying you should. I mean, you know, it doesn't really matter what anybody else thinks. This is your life, and this is what makes us different from the animals, guys. We have choice. And so I think that start asking yourself a different question when you think about your goals, right? Because that's what's going to link to your motivation. Instead of saying, what should I do? What must I do? Just ask yourself, what do I want to do? Because notice how that changes, how the whole question feels. What do I actually want in my life, for my health, in my job, for my family? Whatever the context, just change should and must and ought and all those pressurizing words. Change those and really think about, what do I want? Because when you know what you want, you're much more likely to buy into the goal. And furthermore, as a kind of last point on this, once you recognize what it is that you want for your goal, ask yourself, or even better, get somebody else to push you on it and ask you, what's important about that? Because when you understand what you want and what's important about that, you start to elevate your response into something much bigger than the goal itself. And as soon as you can elevate that response into something bigger than you, bigger than the goal, whenever you find yourself maybe wavering on the goal journey, you're always going to be connected to that which is higher, that what's important about the goal, rather than the goal itself. Makes a huge difference. Well, it certainly has in my book anyway. And I've been on the bandwagon many times with these whole New Year's resolutions and just won't do it anymore. So I'd be curious as to your thoughts on that. It's only the first step, by the way, and I've got lots of other little tips, but I think we're over 5 minutes now, so that's quite long enough. Thank you for watching. Please like, share it if you want. Comment certainly below and let me know your thoughts. And if you want to come with me on the journey over to YouTube, then it's at Runway Global. Thanks again for watching, guys. See you soon with next time.